Hello everyone, and welcome to a video about the Eclipse portal that we are stepping into right now. We are in the portal of destiny. This is a very intense portal that we are moving through. It's going to allow us to come into our next highest timelines. It's going to allow us to quantum leap. We have been going through a very tough few months, and these last few months have been very intense in terms of our inner process, our ascension. So all of this is actually leading up to this quantum leap, this quantum jump that we are all going to experience. Depending on where you are in your journey, if you have been doing the work, if you have been really going in on your ascension, because ultimately that is what you're here to do. This is your highest calling, and that should be your top priority. So if it's not your top priority and you're just sort of slacking, or you're more in your ego, then I'm here to remind you that you're here for ascension. You're here for the ascension of your soul. So that should be your top priority, and that will really allow you to quantum leap in every area of your life. That will allow you to come back to your union internally and externally, because the way we get to union is by going within, is by really doing the work that is required on this journey. And it is a process of ascension, which is a multidimensional process. And all of you are here to come into the union within and without. So we are now in a portal of destiny. And this is a time of closing up old chapters. This is a time of closing up old loose ends and all those karmic ties that we have. So all of that is getting closed up, and all of that is getting integrated right now as we're moving through this portal of destiny, which is taking us to those highest timelines of our destiny. So it's very important right now, if you're feeling a lot of things coming up for you, a lot of clearings, this is because you're shifting a lot of density. You're releasing a lot of density. And this is linked to all of these things that we still need to close, all those artificial timelines, everything that's inorganic to us. We're really coming back to the organic timelines. And this means the timelines of your soul. And we're really coming to a reunion of our soul in every way. So the reunion of your soul is this twin flame union, because they are you. Your counterpart is your soul. So you are merging back with all aspects of you, of your soul internally. And this eclipse is really allowing us to also propel forward. So you're going to experience more forward movement in your life after this eclipse, and more of those higher timelines will start to anchor and stabilize, because we haven't had we haven't had a lot of clarity, and we've had a lot of instability in the timelines. And this is not going to go away, because we're still in a very intense sort of transformation throughout the whole year and ongoing. However, you will start to anchor more, and more clarity will come in, so you can anchor into higher timelines. So you're not in this void all the time. You're going to start to feel the forward movement energy of this eclipse, and this will really allow for more things to move forward, more clarity, and for those higher timelines to manifest, because we all have been going through a rebirth process since the beginning of the year. We have all been going through a very intense transformation. So that is something that we are going to continue for the rest of the year as well, but we're going to anchor more into higher timelines, and higher timelines will start to open up as we continue this process throughout the whole year and throughout the whole ascension. So right now is a really good time to close up old things and really start fresh. And we're really coming into really that spring season. And that's really, the renewal time, the time for fresh energy. This is really what this is going to be like. And this energy right now is very loving, very supportive. There's a lot of codes coming in that are very supportive of our process from the sun. And these codes are very high vibrational. They're very loving, very peaceful, and very Adamic codes, and very much based on the Eden paradise. So this is everything that's coming in from the sun. And you may feel that today as well, like very peaceful, very zen. This is the new codes, and the sun is always sending us these new codes to integrate for the new energies that are really coming into on the planet. And so I've been talking a lot about the organic timelines and the artificial timelines and the difference, and how this really plays a role in our twin flame process, and how this plays a role in the union. And I'm going to talk more about that as well. So if you are interested in more information, more details, and just sort of get more in depth in this information, I would suggest joining the Patreon community. And that way you can have access to a lot of these things that I talk about more in detail. Plus we have a very loving community that supports each other's process. And so I would really recommend joining if you would love to be part of a community space. And that is all for today's message on the solar eclipse, and what you may be experiencing, what the energies are like, and how we're moving forward in our union process, and how we're coming back to the original organic codes of creation, which are the union codes, which is the union. That's what we're all aligning back to. So this eclipse is a very important time for us, very important for forward movement on our process. And so I will leave it at that. And I will also, actually, something else I want to say is that something is very, very exciting that's going to happen. More downloads that I'm receiving, something that I am really going to partake in, which is something I will share more with you, as well as to what exactly is happening in terms of the union. So anyways, that is all for today. I send you lots of love, and remember that you are not alone, and that we are all doing this journey together. I send you lots of love and healing.